Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV Common Sense. We have just taken some land off of Norway here, and we've really got to decide where we want to go next. I mean, apart from colonising, which is an obvious main point for what we want to do, what do we want to do with all this extra land we've taken? So we got a little bit in France, we got a little bit in Scandinavia. Where do we want to go? Well, I think an obvious direction for where we want to perhaps expand, if we want to expand over in this general area, would be Denmark. We should, let me just double check the ports, yep. We have a sea border with Denmark, so we should be able to fabricate, and we should be able to take most of Denmark in another war, which means that we'll then be able to possibly bypass the HRE. Let me just check the HRE map mode. Maybe. No, I think we're going to still have to attack... yeah, so we're still going to have to attack Pomerania to get in there, because Pomerania is part of the HRE. I forget how you can check easily. Oh, there we go. Part of the Holy Roman Empire. So if Poland expand a little bit further, we might be able to jump through there to Poland. Teutonic Order is not, though. I don't think. No. So if we're lucky and we took like this land from Denmark, we would be able to get to the Teutonic Order and expand kind of through Europe that way. I mean, we could expand directly into the HRE, but that means going to war with Austria, and Austria is our ally, so we really don't want to do that. In fact, we're really going to have a tough time of doing that. If Austria ever lose the Holy Roman Empire, though, which it looks like they're going to lose the next one to Bohemia, then that would be the perfect time to strike, because Austria would be able to join in as an attacker. Because usually they wouldn't be able to join in as attacker because like the defensive calls go out first, which means that they would have to join in as a defender because they're the emperor and they have to defend the empire. But if they join as an attack, if we get them in as an attacker, that's absolutely perfect. We would probably not even have to fight at all, because they're probably strong enough to fight the entire HRE by themselves. So, yes, that would be fantastic. How old is Austria's, what is it? Austria's leader? 28. So it's actually going to be a very long time. I'm just going to open all these up. So yeah, we probably want to be looking at the HRE for a long time. Maybe fabricating a few claims, but we never actually want to attack until we have like Austria on our side. We could obviously try and break our alliance with Austria and get Bohemia now, but by the time we do that, Bohemia will be emperor and then we'd have to break their alliance and try and get Austria. It's not worth it. What about our French holdings? What could we do with them? Current answer is absolutely nothing, because France is massive and we saw what happened when we tried to fight them. Could possibly win, but it would cripple our country and France would probably be absolutely fine. Who's Navarre under? Who's Aragon? So we could possibly use our sea border with Navarre to attack Aragon if we wanted to. But they're again allied with Austria, so Austria blocks us again. Castile are allied with Portugal, so we'd have to break our Portuguese alliance, so we couldn't do that. We were looking at Flanders because they're not part of the empire, but they're now allied with France as well as their other allies. Could attack Burgundy. Burgundy are allied with Holstein, Nassau, Papal State and Flanders, who I believe are all... well, Papal State's pretty big actually now. But it could be... this is a good possibility. I think if we take the Burgundy land, that would do quite well. It would weaken France a little bit, although it would also give France less targets to attack who aren't us. And we have to beat France to it. And we also have to let our manpower recover. So I think we're just going to let manpower recover for a little bit here. We were ferrying troops over to Ayrshire because there's going to be a rebellion there soon. So I'll just let time move on. See what changes with the reload. Okay, our visor died. Is that our actual visor? No. We could change our focus if we wanted to. I mean, we have an admin focus right now, but we already got the idea group. It might be worth going diplomacy focus so that we can get the quicker ideas. Or military focus so we can get that military tech much earlier. I kind of like military, not diplomatic focus, because I really want to get colonizing as early as possible. And once we actually get to the next idea group, we can send out explorers, we can discover new land, and if we can discover Greenland, I think it is the first place you can colonize. We kind of want to instantly colonize. Have a look. Our Carrick should be mothballed because we're not going to war. And everything else is being cored or has been given to Scotland. Okay. Merchants. Could we do anything with them? I don't think we've got anything particularly amazing we can do with merchants because, I mean, where do we have our current one? Champagne and the North Sea, and we're just pushing towards the English Channel? Yeah, that makes sense. We automatically collect in our capital node and everything's sending there. Okay. Morocco accepted peace with their former enemies Portugal. Morocco will cede Tangiers, Melilla, Garb, Fez, Fidug, Algiers, Uja, Menx, Ducala to Portugal. So Portugal took a lot of land from Morocco. They're doing what Castile usually do. And they've also, importantly, taken this bit of land, which I believe means that they're going to try and colonize down Africa first. Although they're not going to have any points because they're going to spend it all on coring. What else did they do? Castile gained power projection. I don't know if that's a particular thing. I was wondering whether they did humiliate, but I can't see it anywhere in the list. We lost foreign contacts, and Aragon are our new rival. So, well, yes, we rivaled Aragon anyway. So if we could fight them, that would give us a lot of power projection. Power projection really just gets us money at this point, which is fine, but we don't really need more money. We're rich, and we have nothing to spend it on because we're limited by our manpower, not by our treasury. Is that all of our troops? We really need more troops. What's our force limit? 40. So we could have 2 stacks of 20, but remembering that we need to have a group to go off into the New World, I'm thinking 2 stacks of 15 and then a 10 stack that goes to New World. We only have 1 colonist, but that's fine. We can maybe have 2 18 stacks and a 4 stack that goes over to New World, but then we're going to have to constantly reinforce the New World, which means we'd have to build more transports, and it's really not going to go very well. We should have got more naval force limit, actually. Maybe not, because you get naval force limit from coastal provinces. And we got these are all coastal, I believe. I think islands count as coastal. Not 100% sure. Quest for the New World. Fantastic. What we need to do this is we need 3 not transports. We need 3 light ships, I believe. So let's stop their mission. Steal 3 ships. Send them back on their mission in the English Channel, I think it was. And then we take these 3 and... oh yes, we also need to give them a leader, which means we need to buy a leader with diplomacy points, which we have none of. So we need to wait to 50 diplomacy, we can then hire a leader for that navy, and then they can go out gallivanting into the New World. Okay, not an important decision. There is always the fact that Aragon is going to disappear very soon, though. Or they should disappear very soon. Because of because of the Iberian wedding, which should mean that they go under Castile's control, so we might want to attack before that happens. Who are they allied to again? I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, they're allied to Austria, so we can. And Portugal. I didn't notice Portugal the first time. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, all things considered. Rival of a rival went up. So we've got the relations we need with Castile. Let's see what our new missions are. Incorporate Scotland. I would love to, but we need to get this decision. Well, it's on this page. On this decision to form British nation diplomatically, which means we both need legitimacy and we need what's the other one? Yes, we need admin tech. Wait, I wonder, is this War of the Roses, this only for England? Or is it for... I'm wondering if you tag switch to Great Britain where the War of the Roses disappears. I suppose it can only happen when you have no heir and have... yes. And that's probably because you have low legitimacy, I think, as well. Or that speeds it along. Creating an army would... Well, let's hover over this. Would also like to do that, but we need 75... We need to get 75%, which means we'd need manpower. Manpower reserves need to recover. That's actually a really good bonus you get from that, but you need to get to 90% manpower, and that means sitting still for a long time. I think we're just going to cycle the missions. Right, there we go. Too few seats in Parliament. I'm still not 100% sure how many seats you should have. It doesn't say anywhere. But that's fine. Let's let time move on a little bit. Got our diplomat back. What are we going to do with them? Let's have a look at these. Scotland doesn't like us very much. We could stop improving with Sweden, improve with Scotland, and then fabricate somewhere. Why doesn't Portugal like us? I don't know. I actually think what we don't really need in relations with Scotland. I think what we're going to do is we're going to improve relations with Portugal and then fabricate on Burgundy. Because Burgundy is the only place that we're likely to actually attack if we attack anywhere. I wonder, would Austria join us against Burgundy? Just out of interest. They would. So that's good. We could, if we fabricate lame, just let Austria fight the entire war for us. But that means that they're not being stupid, which is a problem. We could always try getting Austria into this war and then using that as a way to attack into the empire as a whole. So if we, say, got a claim on Utrecht, who is allied with some other weak people in the empire, Austria would be unable to join their war. I wonder whether Austria would be able to join as an attacker then, because they wouldn't be able to accept the defensive call, so would the offensive call then go out? Could happen. Yeah, we might need to find someone weak in the empire who we want to attack. But again, we need manpower for that, we need an army. Oh yes, forgot entirely about our explorer situation. Get ourselves an explorer, Hugh Beresford, and we will send him to explore waters of the North Sea, I think that's the right one. I wish it would just tell you like the sea tiles, because that would make it a lot easier. You can just say there, there, and there, but I suppose it's so that you're not it might be for randomized new world, it doesn't tell you that, so you don't know where things are, because you might be able to know how close things are based upon whether you can actually explore it. I don't know what it says in randomized new world actually. Maybe it has to have different descriptors because you're not entirely sure where everything is. Anyway, we have explored the North Sea. You didn't do a very good job of it. You didn't see any land. Let's send him off again. He can't explore anywhere further. Let's try relocating him up here. I don't know if this makes a difference, but I think we might be able to get different options if we relocate him. No. Okay, explore the coasts of Sevilla. Waters of Sevilla. I think Waters of Sevilla is probably the choice. And that, yeah, okay, that's there. We must not be able to explore into here before you've explored like a line along here. Possibly. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll go with it. We still got rebels happening? They're still a thing? 15 years, 7 years. Okay, they're not going to happen. That's fine. Our war exhaustion's going down fast enough that we shouldn't ever get rebels. What are we exploring? Seems alright so far. Almost got our claim on Burgundy, which will allow us hopefully to do some with Austria. What's that? Not an important decision. Okay. We should probably reset that list. Just make sure that we have all the people we need to know about on it. Yeah. People are trade embargoing people. France doesn't like Aragon. I mean, if we wanted to go completely off track, we could maybe... Like, if we were doing this earlier, we could have possibly have got France as an ally. As in much earlier. Like, right at the start of the game, and then deliberately declared wars around the people they were going to attack and call them into it, so that we could take all the land. But we didn't. Okay, so where's our boats? Now we're able to explore north, right? Nope, it must just be a line thing here. Or maybe it's a range based upon your diplomatic level? Could be that. Let's go for Waters of Safi and see how that goes. Okay. What next? Just let time go on, let some of our cores finish. Oh, we got our missions back. Prove legitimacy. Yet legitimacy defended, giving diplomatic reputation yearly legitimacy. What do we need to get to? 100? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Incorporate Scotland, no. Manpower reserves, no. We'll cancel the mission, cycle it. I would almost like War of the Roses right now, just so that we can get to 100 legitimacy. Because getting to 100 legitimacy is pretty good, because you get unrest minuses, you get tolerance of true faith, tolerance of heretics, tolerance of heathens, reputation, income. It's really very good. Okay. Tunis have announced Aragon as a rival, not really surprising. Looks like the Mamluks might actually extend into Tunis soon, which would be interesting, getting them to expand all the way along, get a border with Portugal. That is, of course, if the Ottomans don't eat them, as they are prone to do. Right. Got our cores starting to finish. That should get rid of all the rebel up... Yes. In fact, just reducing war exhaustion to get rid of those rebel uprisings, and Ayrshire is almost done. Which is fine. We have finished exploring Safi. Let's have a look. Yup, looks very explored. Can we perhaps go to the next area next? No, we have to do Coast of Sevilla. It must be like a like you must have certain parameters before you can get to the next bit. The Azores. Oh, okay, so their exploration mission is completely useless now because where they're exploring has just been given to us. Yep. Let's fabricate another claim on Burgundy if we can. Nope. Who are Burgundy's allies? Out of curiosity. Let's go to this map mode. So they got a few small people around the place. We could start fabricating some more in Flanders in case we decide to declare this war. Antwerpen, is that not a really good province? Yes. Antwerpen's the coastal centre of trade. We almost definitely want to get to war with them for that, actually. Explorer, let's send him exploring. Okay, can't do anything. Yeah, I have quests on New World and can explore everywhere, except I can't because I can't go anywhere. Can we manually explore it? I don't remember if they completely took that out, didn't they? Yeah. It must be something to do with your diplomatic rank or something. Trying to see if it says anywhere. Nope. Okay, well, I guess you're gonna sit there until such a time as you know where we're going. It might be that we haven't cored these provinces yet, so although they're ours, it doesn't count. That could be it. Also, has our naval force limit gone up? Yes, it went up a little bit. So, once we get this next round of cores, I think it's gonna jump up significantly. Although they all have high local autonomy, so maybe not. Okay, about to get Reykjavik. And, Arukeri? Anyway. Perfect! Now we can, I can have my terrible geographic knowledge of North America put to the test. I think Hudson Bay is what we're looking for. I could be completely wrong. See, where are you going? Oh, I was right. Perfect. That's where we want it to go. Everything's cored. Let's have a look at our naval force limit. It didn't go up. Must be because we have too high autonomy. Or maybe I made that thing about having coastal provinces giving you naval force limit up entirely. Who knows? Could have been from anywhere. People of Northumberland have been granted a seat in our parliament serving the needs of our English monarchy. Oh, so we went over the number of cored provinces that just meant it gave us a seat in parliament, which means we now don't have a 100% chance to win anymore. We'll use 8 diplomatic points for the 100% chance to win. Austria took... Okay, everyone just appears to be getting that decision. Well, I think we'll end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Next time we should be able to see land in North America and start colonizing. See you then. Goodbye.